Arvind Kejriwal, very interesting, actually invoking that Manish's wife suffers from MS, multiple sclerosis, which is a debilitating disease, viewers. Well, he's saying that who will take care of her. A lot of an emotional pitch there by Arvind Kejriwal. Bhagwant Mann on, expected lines. They're going to pitch it as a battle between Arvind Kejriwal going up to 2024 versus Modi. But this is at least the pitch that the Aam Aadmi Party would go for. It's going to be an all-out offensive, back-to-back press conference. I'm expecting another press conference in the next half hour at the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. But an emotional Arvind Kejriwal. Rajdeep, I'll bring you in. What do you make of what, Arvind Kejriwal meeting Manish's family, making it very, very emotional in terms of saying that his wife is suffering? Somewhere down the line with what you pointed at, the halo around Manish Sisodia or Arvind Kejriwal, untouchable, incorruptible, all of that dented?
Oh yes, certainly dented. Look, at the end of the day, the Aam Aadmi, if I may use that euphemism, is going to say, look, we don't really care whether Arvind Kejriwal or Manish Sisodia were once part of an anti-corruption movement. If the CBI or the ED has evidence against them, then they should be prosecuted. That's been the general mood in this country over the last decade, that all netas who are found to be engaged in corruption, they must be prosecuted. Politically, of course, it was very clear that the way Arvind Kejriwal put it, he was referring in a way to Gautam Adani, and without naming Gautam Adani, both Bhagwant Mann and Arvind Kejriwal referred to their belief that those who are close to this government can get away. They will also, I'm sure the other opposition leaders, barring the Congress, will also raise the issue of why is it that it's only in opposition-ruled states that the ED and the CBI seems to be hyperactive. That's the political argument. But purely the legal argument will have to be fought in court, and that's not going to be an easy battle given how we've seen these Delhi excise policy cases going. So I think it's a long road that Arvind Kejriwal has. He will try and play victim. He will try and invoke the fact that his was a party that started through the anti-corruption movement. Both Bhagwant Mann and Arvind Kejriwal did mention the origins of many of the Aam Aadmi Party members, that we were common citizens who had other professions. We are not sort of regular politicians. But the question will arise, Preeti, has regular politics, especially election funding, forced the Aam Aadmi Party into a direction which perhaps has led them to commit irregularities, which the CBI is now investigating? So that's going to be the big question mark, that at the end of the day, can the AAP take the moral high ground anymore when it comes to that critical issue of corruption? And if they cannot take that, how are they different from the other parties? That's why I said this is possibly the biggest crisis that the AAP has faced, certainly since 2015 when they scored that victory, but possibly since the existence of the AAP. Ironically, exactly 10 years ago, it seems that the wheel has almost come up full circle, that the party which was seen to have emerged out of an anti-corruption movement today finds itself being stained by corruption. And the BJP, make no mistake, will use that to the maximum, because there is a section of the BJP that fears the AAP even more than it fears the Congress. The BJP has always believed it can handle the Congress. It's not so sure whether it can handle a newbie like the AAP, which has less baggage in a way, both ideological and when it comes to issues of corruption. And therefore, for the BJP, this is an opportunity to really drive the nail into the AAP on that issue of corruption. So expect the BJP also to take the offensive. But as I also said, Preeti, Arvind Kejriwal's party is not a normal party in the sense of being a traditional party like the Congress. Therefore, you can expect AAP will hit the streets, will create a lot of noise around this, and will hope that Manish Sisodia's reputation of being a politician who was not seen to be the typical grubby politician, he will, or a rent-seeking politician, will that in a way endure beyond any extended period that he is in jail. So this is now about Manish Sisodia's reputation, political reputation, that the AAP is relying on.
Well, you're right. There's going to be a fierce battle that will be fought by the Aam Aadmi Party, like I said, in court, outside, on the streets, all of that. And somewhere down the line, Rajdeep, do you not reckon that Arvind Kejriwal will now need to change his political language? He used to be sidestepping Modi till now. Gujarat, we saw a bit of that confrontation take place. Everything has to be very, very different right now, which at least pulls away from that image, which, say, the Congress is trying to peddle, that the Aam Aadmi Party is the team B of the BJP. On the other hand, to come into his own in terms of to take on the BJP, Arvind Kejriwal will not be left with many choices when it comes down, Rajdeep, now. If we are looking at for how long is Manish going to be in for? It seems it could actually go in 2 months. Look at what happened with Satyendra Jain. May, it's going to be 1 year in jail for Satyendra Jain. It's over 3 months for Vijay Nair, who's got bail from CBI, but now in by the ED. So there seems to be a chronology to this as well. You will see the ED step in after some point of time where Manish Sisodia is concerned. So the least that we're talking about possibly is months now.
Absolutely. And, somewhere, Preeti, Arvind Kejriwal will not be able to fight this battle on his own. He doesn't have that kind of bandwidth at the moment. So he will need support from some of these other regional parties. You might recall last month that Mr. Kejriwal went and attended a rally of K. Chandrasekhar Rao. Arvind Kejriwal was just 2 days ago at Uddhav Thackeray's residence in Mumbai. Arvind Kejriwal will no doubt seek the support of Mamata Banerjee as well in Bengal. So you may have the emergence in the next few months of a front of some of these regional parties along with AAP, who believe that they have much more of the fight in them to take to the Modi camp. Until now, many of these parties have been accused of going slow, as you rightly said, on the BJP. But now these parties, the gloves will be off. And the Congress will fight its own battle, because the Congress believes that it has to not only fight the BJP, but also has to take on the AAP. So you could well have opposition unity far from being solidified in terms of the Congress being part of a larger coalition, but you could have two opposition forces emerging, one of the Congress party and its traditional allies, and the other of the Aam Aadmi Party along with the likes of KCR. As I said, his name also creeps up in this Delhi liquor policy case, Mamata Banerjee, Uddhav Thackeray, and it will be interesting to see how opposition unity, if at all, is to emerge leading up to 2024. Will it be with two different fronts, or will they get common cause in the fact that they know today it is the Aam Aadmi Party, tomorrow it could be someone else, and clearly the centre is using this opportunity to drive the dagger in to the Aam Aadmi Party, but it could be some other force tomorrow. So I think politics will become more and more high octane because of the nature of the political battle that lies ahead in the next few months.